Okay, I want to do a small rant. And hello, guys. I don't think I've made a video of my face in a long time. It's been a while, huh? I've been faceless mostly this whole time. But that's not the point. My point is also, hello, I'm Megamind. My point is, how have people genuinely survived this long? Like, I just feel like some people just shouldn't have been owners of a human brain because their intelligence is below average. And I'm like, I think you would have been better off as like a dog or something. Not a golden retriever because they're smart, like a chihuahua or something. Just a dog breed that isn't very smart. Any creature that isn't very smart in general. Like, genuinely surprises me how a lot of people have survived this long, not knowing like common knowledge or common sense. Like, how do you not know these basic things? How are you 19 and don't know these basic things? Like, one of my cousins, and yes, I'm calling him out. Oh, sorry guys, I dropped my phone. I'm a klutz. But as I was saying, one of my cousins, he's 19, and yes, I'm calling him out because this is not the first time he's asked me a question like this where I'm like, how do you not know what that means? Like, are you dumb? Are you like, is your brain not working? Like, he asked me, why weren't you at school today? And I was like, oh, I wasn't at school because I was throwing up phlegm. And he was like, what's that? Are you serious right now? What do you mean, what is that? Like, I asked him, what do you mean, what is that? And he was like, what's phlegm? What do you mean, what is phlegm? I feel like that's something everyone knows. Like, what? I learned what that word meant when I was 8 years old. So, how are you 11 years older than that and don't know what it means? I feel like that's common sense or knowledge that you should know what phlegm means. Like, and he doesn't know what tonsils are either. Because I told him one time, like, damn, I'm kind of scared to get my tonsils removed. And he was like, what? You don't have tonsils? And I was like, what do you mean? Yes, I do. Almost everyone has tonsils. And he was like, you're a girl. And I was like, what? Huh? What does me being a girl have to do with tonsils? And he was like, only guys have testicles. I was like, are you stupid? Tonsils are not testicles. You're like, it's just like, what? I don't get how are you this dumb? How do you not know these things, these basic terms? They're not even medical. They're not really even medical terms. And I'm studying medical terminology. They're not even really medical terms, and I know them. And like, everyone else knows them. But you don't know what it means? Like, I'm genuinely wondering, how are you here? How are you alive? Like, your parents? It seems like you lived off your parents, cause what the fuck? How the fuck? How are you alive? Like, I fear for the day he goes off on his own, cause I feel like he won't know how to do anything or even know what anything means. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And like, I don't know, guys. It's just really not the first time he's ever asked me a dumb question like that. And it just, like, it frustrates me when people don't know that. And it also frustrates me because he calls me dumb. You're calling me dumb? Me? With a GPA of 3.4? And your GPA is 2.8? I'm the dumb one? Like, what? 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 Huh? What? Well, damn. I guess I'm stupid as hell, cause what are you? What does that make you if I'm dumb? But your GPA is a lot lower than mine. Lower than average. Like, at that. I don't know how the fuck he's a senior in high school even. Like, how are you here? How are you here? You failed first grade. You failed first grade and you're somehow here next to me in my senior year. Like, you're a super senior, buddy. You failed your first grade year, like, and I'm the dumb one? Okay, well, shit. Like, even an autistic person is smarter than you. Literally. The top student at our school is autistic. Like, very autistic. And I think he's top 4. So, yeah, and guess what my cousin is? Out of, how many students are we? 60 something, 65, 68? He sits at 58. To give you an idea. Now, I don't know what my ranking is now, but my ranking was 20 last time. Or 18, I can't remember. Last year, it was 18 or 20. Which is not that bad. I feel like that's average. But to be that low? Buddy, whoa, what's going on? Like, what? And they want to insult me and call me dumb and stupid and just say rude things to me when they're always asking me for answers on, like, assignments at school and stuff, or, like, asking me for help. I'm sorry? Excuse me? Do you think I do this because you're my family? No. I do this because I'm nice. Well, I'm also an asshole, because sometimes I tell them, no, the fuck? You gotta figure it out on your own. Use your 2 brain cells you have and do it. And he's not the only cousin I have that makes fun of me and says that I'm stupid. I have multiple cousins, because I'm Mexican. Of course I have multiple cousins. But, like, I have multiple cousins that make fun of me and call me stupid. And they're like, oh, you're so dumb. Like, you don't know this, you don't know that. Like, girl, just because I don't know internet drama does not make me dumb. Like, he's like, do you live under a rock or something? Like, how do you not know this? How do you not know that? And I'm like, excuse me, unlike you, I don't spend my days doom scrolling on TikTok. Maybe a little bit on Instagram, but, like, I don't doom scroll on TikTok, which I deem way worse than Instagram Reels. And, like, I actually do research on things, you know? Like, I like to read books. I like to know things. When I don't know something, I look it up. They don't even think of looking things up. They're like, oh, it's too much work. I don't really like doing it. It takes 1 minute at least. Not even that. Probably like 30 seconds to look up the definition of a word. Or even to look up, like, a video on YouTube that can help you figure out the problem to something. Like, are you serious? Mind blown. How are you this dumb? I just genuinely don't understand, guys. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do anymore. Like, do I even try to defend myself anymore? Like, should I just let them say whatever they want to me at this point? Because it seems like nothing I say or do will get them to not be dumb, you know? Ooh. or get them to at least stop being rude to me and calling me dumb just because I don't know some things about the internet or whatever. Like, I'm more of a traditional person. I like using books and stuff to learn things. But, I mean, sometimes I still use the internet. A lot of the time. Especially if I don't have books available to me, which I don't most of the time. But when I do have books available to me about the topic, then I use a book and I read it. But they don't even know how to read sometimes, and they don't know how to spell, and that concerns me. How are you this old? You don't know how to spell. You don't know how to do shit. Like, you're a legal adult. You were allowed to vote. That is so concerning to me as someone who is a part of a society that he also lives in, that he's also a part of. It concerns me. Like, he has the right to vote. He just has the right to influence anything of this country. And that's just so concerning to me, because how are you, like, barely able to read? Like, you're barely literate, and you can vote now. You can make your own decisions because you're an adult. Like, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. How are these people allowed to be people? How are these people allowed to be humans? How are they allowed to be humans? What? I don't know, man. I guess everyone has the right to life and happiness and whatnot, but I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like some of those rights should be taken away, especially if you're not capable of knowing a few basic terms or even know how to spell or read. Like, that's really concerning, man. Like, and he said he wants to be a doctor. Imagine that being your future doctor. He doesn't know how to read or spell. Like, he's not gonna know how to do shit. Like, holy fuck. Oh, hell no. And, like, I have so much potential. I'm such a smart person, right? Like, obviously, I'm mega mind over here. Like, look at this big ass forehead. It's not big for nothing. But, like, I don't even want to be a doctor. Because, like, it's just too much work, man. Honestly, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't want to be a doctor. I kind of, like, don't want to do that, you know? I kind of just, like, want to chill and do my own things, you know? Like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds cool. And, like, I don't want to get involved in fucking up other people's lives or anything. But my cousin, oh, my poor sweet cousins, they have such big dreams, such big aspirations. I don't know how they'll get there, but they'll somehow manage to get there. Trust me. They will find a way to get there. ChatGPT is on their side. And Lord forbid that they find any other routes to take aside from ChatGPT. Like, what's been helping them out so far is cheating off of other people and using AI and the internet differently than what I do. Like, using the internet in different ways than I do. That's actually a majority of my school, I've been told by the top student, because I'm friends with the top student, and, like, all the kids just ask him for answers on homework, or ask the other top students for answers on homework and assignments and stuff, and they just, like, there's this group of kids that say they're the smartest kids, right? They say they're the smartest kids, that they're, like, they're like high scholars, basically. Like, they're all on a roll. Ooh. Oh baby, nah, that's not it. But they see themselves as like very smart and intelligent people, yet they have a whole system where they run through answers on tests and stuff between each other, and they see who gets it right, and then they all answer with that answer. Like, the rest of them just answer with that answer. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Like, it's a group of, like, I think 10 people that do it. And I'm like, so that's why I'm ranked so low now. Like, actually, is it even 10 people? It's probably more than that. But, like, that's why I'm ranked so low. Because they have this group of people where they all just, like, cycle the answers between each other, and then once they get the right answer, they all use the right answer. Or like they cycle the homework and assignments between each other so everyone can get the right answers, and they get the answers from one of the top students which they're friends with, and I feel like that's the only reason they're friends with them, just to get answers like that. And I'm like, holy fuck, man, like what has school turned into? What is going on? Like, I was like, damn, I feel really dumb. I feel really stupid. Because why am I so ranked so low? Like 20, really? Or 18? I would have expected higher than that. That's why. That's why, because they literally cycle answers from the top students in between each other. Like, they're basically dick riding each other. They're in a little circle jerk where they give each other answers and shit. And I'm like, that is so unfair to me. Like, the only reason I'm ranked so low is because I don't have friends to do that shit with. I don't have friends that are smart. Let's say that. Like, all of my friends are stupid. And they're just not intelligent in general. I mean, I'm friends with like, what, 2 smart kids? Maybe 3? I don't know about the third one. But I know I'm friends with 2 smart kids for sure. But like, I like to do things on my own because I don't really like accepting help from people, because then I feel dumb if I don't know how to do it myself. So I learn it myself instead of getting it from other people, because I don't know, that just feels so wrong to me, to make someone smarter than me do the work for me, and then all I do is just copy their work. That's just not me, man. I can't do that. I mean, I guess good for y'all that you can, but like, I low-key wish y'all would stop doing that, because that's just giving me less opportunities as a student as at the school we're all going to. And I know damn well none of them gonna see this shit, because none of them like me. Probably because I say this shit, but I mean, hey, it's the truth. I've been told by the top student themselves what y'all do. They told me all the deets, because I was like, damn, I wish I was ranked higher than this. Like, because I feel so dumb, and I just feel like I can't do better than this. And the top student was like, hey, don't be so hard on yourself, because let me tell you a little secret. And he told me everything. And that pissed me off, because I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew they were in a little circle jerk, holding each other's dicks, helping each other out, just so they could all be at the top. And it pisses me off, because like, really? Y'all are gonna do that in college too? Like, y'all aren't gonna end up going to the same college and stuff, so like, how are things gonna work out for y'all then? Because like, the top students they're friends with, one of them wants to go to Harvard, one of them wants to go to Baylor, and the other one, I think he wants to go to, I think he just wants to go to a fire academy. Like, I'm telling you, like, a lot of the actual smart people would rather take easier jobs that they actually like than take jobs that would make them a lot of money, because they would rather have happiness than have money. Because money doesn't always buy happiness. You could be the richest man in the world, but not be the happiest person at all. But you could be the poorest man in the world and be happy as fuck. Like, seriously. Happiness is just really a concept. And it's mostly unachievable. Like, true happiness, that's definitely unachievable. Happiness in general, yeah, that's attainable. It's just not a constant in your life. There will always be ups and downs, and a lot of people, they like to give up on the downs, because once they're up so high and they come down so low, they want to give up. They want to give up because that seems easiest, to just give up once you've hit rock bottom. But the reality is you're always going to hit rock bottom at some point. The only thing is how you choose to get out of it. And even if you hit rock bottom again, it's just going to keep happening. It's just a cycle of life, man. You're not always going to be at the top 100%. You're always going to be alternating between lows and highs. It's just going to be like that. But a lot of people, they just can't handle the low lows. And sometimes people just don't like the high highs. Because all the high highs don't always come with good things. Like, I have a friend, and I'm using him as an example. He has everything he's ever wanted. Only thing he doesn't have is a loving family. That's the one thing he doesn't have. Like, he has so much money. Like, he could buy my life if he wanted to. But he's just so depressed. Like, he's so depressed because the one thing he's always wanted, he just can't have. And, like, he's also, like, he has the inability to feel any real emotions towards anyone. Like, he said he's never actually been in love before or even felt love. And I'm like, damn, that's so sad. Like, what the fuck? Everyone just lives in different worlds, you know? You never really do know what anyone's going through. Even if they seem perfect on the outside, you never really know what the inside looks like. So, like, as I'm saying, I still don't believe a lot of people deserve to have human brains, because their intelligence isn't matching what. Wait, hold on. There's fucking ladybug on me. Ew. Fucking ladybugs. I think it's ladybug mating season because there's so many fucking ladybugs outside. But like what I was saying before I got distracted by the fuck ass ladybug. It's just like, I feel like some people's intelligence just isn't high enough to be the owner of a human brain, you know? Like, I still feel like my cousin should have been born a different animal. Because, fuck if I know how the hell he's lived 19 consecutive years of his life. Or even past 12 years of school so far. I mean, he failed 1 year, so I guess he's technically on 13 years of school now, but you get what I mean. Y'all get what I mean. But I think that's it. I think that's it for my rant. I don't know if I'll ever make another video like this. I mean, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I should really make a rant video about things. Because, like, I just have so many thoughts and ideas and stuff as an overthinker. I'm an overthinker, and I think I might be autistic. I won't say I am because I'm not 100% sure. But I do know I'm an overthinker. And I'm also depressed and anxious. So, that is something to take into consideration with my thoughts and feelings about this topic. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about. So, goodbye now, I guess. See y'all next time or something.